Hey guys, welcome back to Nostalgia Lane. It's your boy Riley again, and I've got another pickups episode. This will be the last episode of the trilogy here. You guys saw my Halo Reach 360 and big Genesis pickup and stuff like that. So this is like my best pickup ever. All right, like this tops everything that I've ever found. You guys aren't even gonna believe it. Okay, I don't even know how to describe this. Anyways, we're gonna start here. So here we go. All right, guys. Let's give you guys a little backstory on how this came to be. Okay, how this pickup happened. I have to give all the credit to Terry on this one, you guys. So Terry had saw something on Facebook. I'm not even gonna spoil any of it. Okay, I'm leaving it out. So Terry saw something on Facebook for a really good deal, and he already had one, and so he told me that I should go and pick this up. So um, I was at work and I wouldn't have even seen the post. So what Terry did is he messaged the person and basically told them that, hey, if my buddy doesn't want this, I I will come and pick it up for you. I just want to make sure that he doesn't want it first. So man, I can't even thank Terry enough for doing this. Like, even, watching out for me like that, because stuff like this, I don't know, it just wouldn't have happened. So man, so he messages the guy who. This is a crazy story. Okay, all right, shut up. All right, so he messages the guy and tells him pretty much to hold it until he hears from me whether or not I want it. And it was a great deal. And so I told Terry, I said, hey man, I'm gonna go pick this up. Thanks for looking out for me. So the guy who posted this happened. I didn't even realize it at the time. Happened to be one of Laura's really good friends, who's now husband, who used to work at GameStop, and it was just a crazy just happenstance because Laura met this girl through Facebook and her reptile community. She has a Facebook page, and this girl, her name's Stephanie, she wanted to learn about reptiles and snakes and just how to be a reptile geek, I guess. So she comes over a few times, and we meet and they do the reptile stuff. But one time she brings her boyfriend, who's now a husband. She brought him over, and I thought this guy looked really familiar, and I couldn't quite pinpoint it. And so we got talking a little bit, and then I come to figure out that he used to work at a GameStop that was right across from where I live, and so that was really neat, and just small world kind of thing. So he was the one who ended up having all this stuff posted on Facebook, and Terry messaged him, and I didn't even realize this at the time, that it was him. So I tell him, like, hey, I'm gonna go pick this up. I'll be there in a little bit. And so that's kind of the backstory. So I go and pick it up. Okay, so what it was this Pip-Boy Fallout 4 collector's edition with the Pip-Boy. No game. I don't think it came with the game. I'm not sure exactly, but we got Fallout 4 Pip-Boy, which is really cool. All right, this is the crazy thing. All right, so I got this for $30. Just this. I paid $30 for just this. The whole setup, okay? And this is just where it goes insane. So he was getting rid of a whole bunch of other things that he hadn't quite had posted yet, or there were some things that he couldn't sell, he just couldn't get rid of. And he just told me that he wanted to go to a good place, and he wanted it to go to someone who would appreciate it. He didn't want to just end up throwing it away. So he gave me all the rest of the stuff. Guys, you're not even gonna believe this. I'm still in shock about it because I didn't even realize how big of a deal it was until I told Terry what else I got. Okay, oh my god. Okay. All right, here we go. So, we got the Pip-Boy Vault 111 deployment. He had like this huge stack of games. The first thing I pointed out of the stack was Metal Gear Solid 2. It was just the case and I think in the manual. And I knew that I had a loose copy of this in my loose disc folder thing. So he just let me have this case so I could complete this game, which was cool. Another thing we got here was Dark Souls 2 Steelbook. Not the game. I think he said he sold that separately, but we've got the soundtrack and the little cloth, the microfiber cleaning cloth, which is cool. I mean, I already own Dark Souls 2 on the PS4. I'm actually trying to get the platinum trophy on that. But this was super cool. I mean, I couldn't say no to this. I love Dark Souls. He's trying to get me to get into the first one and then go to Dark Souls 3. And he says the second one is just the worst one to him. I don't know. I guess I only like it because it's the first one I've played. So, I don't know. That's still really cool, though. Dark Souls 2 Steelbook we got there. We also got a Halo 5 Collector's Edition. No game, though. I think he said that was also another one that he sold separately. But it's got the model, the steel, like, fold-up model. Still sealed envelope of some sort with some kind of files in here. I don't even know what's in there. Just some other cool little collectible thing. Some kind of, is this a letter or something? Or some kind of instructions. So that's cool. Halo 5 little collector's edition. He also gave me this energy sword. It's legit. He said he got this at Comic-Con. It was some local forgery made these, and this is sharp. Like, you could actually impale someone with this thing. You could use this as like a self-defense weapon if you wanted to. Like, yeah, it's badass. Terry thinks that I need to grill some hot dogs or hamburgers on there, you know, get it real hot and just like flip it over just to say that I could. Oh man, but this thing is super cool. This is going right like on my wall somewhere. I gotta get some wall mounting things for it. But dude, just look at this thing. I mean, it's like it's heavy duty, like legit, like probably steel. Like, oh my god, this is freaking cool. And that's not even it. There's still like so much more. Okay. So everything else I got. Oh, here we go. I also picked up a Vault 111 jacket and a Nuka-Cola for Terry. I had to find something for Terry because again, this pickup wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him, alright? So again, I only paid $30 for all this stuff. Alright. He also had the Halo Reach Collector's Edition with the statue and everything inside. Just really freaking cool. Has the game and everything else in here too. I'll show you guys some pictures of everything that's in there. This is all what comes in the Halo Reach Collector's Edition. Or I guess it's officially called the Legendary Edition. Just like the old Master Chief one for Halo 3. Sitting up there. You see it. You see it. Around there, somewhere. So this is what comes in the Halo Reach Legendary Edition. So you open it up, and it comes with a letter from a friend. I gotta be honest, I haven't played Halo Reach. That would be the one Halo game I haven't played. Well, I guess I can't say I haven't played it, but I never played the story mode. My friend Bryce and I, he actually owned the game, and we would always do Firefight. So, that's the only thing that I've played on it. So, I don't know what this letter is even about. Just talking about the Spartans, the Halo Spartans, because Halo Reach is set before, like, all the other Halos. So, you've got this letter. You also got a UNSC little scan card, which is really cool. You've also got the case that the game itself comes in, which is really freaking cool. It just like pulls out like that. And underneath the game, it pulls out like that. Underneath that, you've got this package of stuff that's in here. You don't even know what's in here either. I'm probably not even gonna open it. Top secret, eyes only. That's cool. Gosh, I love collector's editions like this where they just go all out. There's some collector's editions of games that are, you know, kind of lame. Fortunately, I haven't actually bought any for full price, anyways, which is really cool. But I think, you know, Bungie and, you know, Microsoft, they went all out with this collector's edition, because even the hold on, let me get this out of here. So even the styrofoam casing like has this like, detail in it, which I think is really cool. They could have just kept it basic with just like white styrofoam, but they even put the Reach emblem in there, which is super cool. And the coolest part of this collector's edition, obviously, is the statue. We've got all the guns with them, too. I just haven't put them in their hands yet. I'll definitely display this in my future game room. I don't have any space right now to display this by itself. But, man, just look at the detail, though, that's on all these guys. They've got, like, you know, scuffs and scars from battle, and their suits are just badass looking. Gosh, I gotta play Halo Reach. I have to. It's the one game I haven't played for whatever reason. I don't know why. You got on the back, like, they just went all out with this collector's edition, and that's really cool. And alright, this is the last thing we got. Alright, this is kind of a quicker episode, I suppose, but this is like, I don't even know. Okay, alright, so in that stack of games that he had me look through, I was just kind of, you know, browsing down, and you guys, oh man, you guys are gonna crack up, okay, when I bring this game up here, okay? So, I'm scrolling down this stack of games, and I jokingly point out this one. I was like, "Oh man, you have this game, huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't have the disc for it, but I do have everything else for it. I don't play it, and I just wanted to go to the next guy. If you want it, you can just certainly have it." So here it is. This is the game that I pointed out, okay, in the stack. Steel Battalion, okay? No disc, but we got this. We got this. Alright, the foot pedals. And last but not least, we got the motherfucking control panel. Yeah. Like, what are the odds of this, guys? What are the odds? Like, this guy, Kyle, he's a great guy. Like, what are the odds that this guy that I meet from GameStop, who ends up to be a friend, whose wife ends up being a good friend with my girlfriend, who's just, like, carrying this around, okay? And the story on this was that his old roommate just left it for him, and he never came back for it. And so he just told me that he didn't have anything into it. He knew what it was worth, but he just wanted it to go to someone who appreciated it, and to someone who could display it and just, like, love it. And guys, I'm gonna incorporate this into my future game room somehow. I'm gonna have a Steel Battalion set up somewhere in, like, a corner or something, and just have a whole place dedicated for Steel Battalion, guys. This is so cool, okay? And after I told Terry about everything that I got, he, like, I just sent him a picture, and like not even like 5 minutes later, he just calls me. He doesn't even respond. He just calls and he's like, "Dude, do you realize what that is?" And I was like, yeah, it's the Steel Battalion thing." And honestly, I mean, I knew that the game was really like a valuable game, but I didn't realize it was that like uncommon, like the controller part. But yeah, Terry and I probably talked on the phone for about an hour just about how freaking lucky of a find this is, and the more insane fact that it was literally just given to me. Like, Kyle, man, I can't even thank you enough, dude. Like, this is so cool. Okay, this, oh my god, I'm just excited reliving this moment, you guys. I can't even think of what to say. But man, it just really just goes to show, like, I don't know how great of a friend that Terry is, man. Because, dude, if he wasn't looking out for me and just wanted to make sure that I got this Pip-Boy for a good deal, dude, like, this wouldn't have happened. Like, who knows? I mean, who knows what could have happened with the Steel Battalion setup? Like, you don't even know. Terry, man, I can't even thank you enough. Kyle, I gotta thank, yeah, I just have to thank Laura. I have to thank Stephanie. Dude, I gotta thank God. But guys, Steel Battalion. Okay, so I didn't even realize like how big of a deal this actually was. But Terry like even said that this was so huge that he had to tell the other collectors around town about this thing because like they were even jealous. Like I don't know. I just think that's so cool that I finally got some kind of holy grail item to add to my collection, and I gotta give all the thanks to Terry because it just wouldn't have happened without you, Terry. So man, I guess it just goes to show like being a good friend like can go even further than what you expect. And Terry, I gotta somehow, man, I gotta find you an awesome pickup like this too, because God, I don't even know how to repay you for this, man. Like, this is so cool. Alright, you guys, so that is gonna wrap up this episode for Nostalgia Lane. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever owned Steel Battalion, or if you still do. I gotta find a loose copy of the game, though. That's my next thing. And unfortunately, that's like the least expensive part of it. So, before I end this, I gotta thank Kyle, and I gotta thank Terry, because without you guys, who knows where that would have gone. Like, I don't know. I'm just so grateful for you guys. Kyle for hooking me up with all of this stuff. And for Terry for setting it all up for me. I'm just speechless. Anyways, you guys, that'll do it for this episode of Nostalgia Lane. And we'll catch you next time. So take care.